Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tall Guy, Bald Guy podcast. This is our third attempt at making it past 5 minutes into the episode.
There you go.
My name's Hunter, aka the Bald Guy.
And my name's Cody, aka the Tall Guy. And we've got our very first official episode that is being recorded. So you guys can actually see us speak, talk, laugh, make fun of, point, gesture.
And if you saw the bonus that's going to be coming out too, is also our first bonus to have video. I got what's the word for it? Not like choked up as crying, but what's when you're laughing? I got it going.
Hysterical.
I was hysterical.
And you'll see it. That's coming out here in a little bit after. The bonus is a dessert episode. So you'll have this one, dinner, dessert.
Yes.
So
we do it.
Today we're going to talk about is a Mumbo Jumbo. It's the ones that y'all like the most. We have the most views on those. Y'all love listening to it. There's not really a topic. We're just going to share things that have been going on in our life. We keep going on to different things. It's just Mumbo Jumbo.
Oh, yeah.
It's all pointless. And Hunter's got a lot of stuff that's been going on in his life that he said he wanted to talk about. He walked in today and was like, hey, I got stuff I need to share with you. I can't tell you right now because it's got to be on the podcast. So,
is it time?
It's time.
Okay.
Go ahead. Oh, and we also do have a special delivery coming on about some pizza that we're going to try out, and we're going to talk about how it tastes and price. All that stuff.
It's also a pizza review.
Get ready.
By the way,
review video.
I should say this. Remember when we did the Chicken Sandwich Wars, the taste test episode? That was like episode 30 or whatever. That was one of my favorite episodes to record. That episode would be 10,000 times better if we had a camera.
Exactly. So we need to taste test too.
Of the same thing, or do you want to do like nuggets or fries or?
I say we do nuggets.
Nuggets?
I like the nuggets.
How many places have nuggets? Wendy's, McDonald's. That might be the list. And I pick Wendy's.
How many places have nuggets?
We should do fries. Fries is a safe.
I like fries. Fries is safe. Okay.
We keep it safe here at the Tall Guy Bald Guy podcast.
Safe.
Now, I haven't showed Cody this yet. We did try and do about 5 minutes from an episode before. I started talking about it, but he hasn't seen it yet, so his reaction's going to be genuine.
Okay.
Guess what I've been doing, Cody?
What?
I think you know, so go ahead and say it.
You said you've been working on some oil pastel painting.
There's no oil or pastels or paint, but it is a painting.
Okay. What is it of?
It's a self-portrait. I've never done a self-portrait of any kind before.
I feel like self-portraits are hard. I was in art and everything, and they're hard. I could get to where, yes, you could tell who it is, but it's still... I feel like yours would be a little easier.
Because of the bald and the beard.
Because you're bald,
I have glasses
beard.
There's a giant hump in my nose.
Easy.
You can see it more if I turn sideways. My thing's straight on though.
You broke your nose, right?
I do what?
You broke your nose, right?
Solomon broke my nose. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
While we were playing football.
I remember it. Yeah.
It wasn't intentional. I think he was running with the ball, and I dove to tackle him right as his elbow went back.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so
He's
let me see.
the reason for a lot of my injuries.
He did accidentally injure you a lot.
I will say this too, just for context. It's my first self-portrait ever. I've also done one of my grandma before, and you said that actually looked.
That was really good. Yeah, it actually looked good.
So this is made completely out of money. So I went into this a little bit before, but the MPAA, Motion Picture Association of America, whenever you see money in movies, it's not real money. 99 times out of 100. Okay. It's fake prop money. But, it's not like that fake money you give to little kids that looks fake. Like this, like you put one of these $100 bills or $2 bills or whatever next to a real one, you have to look at it for a minute to like tell which one's fake.
Yeah, but when it's just in a movie and it's going into bags, stealing a theft or whatever,
So I've been tearing it up and then using like Mod Podge, which is like art glue, to put it on a canvas. And this is also...
Is it spray Mod Podge or is it...
No, it's...
I know what you're talking about.
It's like the liquid stuff, but it's hard to do this type of thing with the paintbrush, so I just put my finger in it and like rub it on and then stick it on like with the thumb and then put it on top.
Okay.
But yeah, this is also the second biggest painting I've ever done. It's not quite 2 feet by 3 feet. It's like 2 feet by like 30 inches or something.
Oh, okay.
That's where I'm at right now.
Bro.
You can tell that's me, can't you?
Bro, that thing is pretty cool.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
And
that is awesome.
Like, the only things I sketched out is, like, basically just the outlines of where it goes, and then I just had to go in.
So I'm assuming the background's going to be full dollar bills?
Yeah, full dollar bills all the way. I just put those there to, like, give myself a guide. And, hey, this is why we do a video podcast. Look at that right there.
That is really cool.
It's like a third of the way.
I'm going to
through.
put it on the
That's
screen.
nice.
You're going to send me a picture. I'll edit it in there where it's all they see.
I'll send this to you. I'll send it to you.
That's really cool, bro.
I feel like you're also the producer of this podcast.
How long is it? I am. How long has this been? You've been working on it?
That'd
be like
it's
a
like
month or
3 days.
3 days?
No, 4 days. Okay, so one day was just like 4 hours of just sketching it out. Like I did like a grid on there.
Yeah.
And then I imported the picture to my computer, put it in Photoshop, put a grid on it, and then I'd just look at the computer and be like, okay, that's how my shoulder goes there. Like, because you have to sketch it out perfectly if it's a self-portrait.
Absolutely.
And then from there, it's just, I got like a Ziploc bag, and I got like 10 of each bill. So like, and it's all the bills, 150, 20, 10, 5, 2, 1. And I just like ripped them up. I tried to do them kind of randomly, so I get like different sections of it. Put them all in the bag and just kind of shake it up. And then what I did at first is I'd like sort through it for like the perfect piece or whatever. But now what I do is like I just reach in blind, pull a piece out, and I just look at the front. I'm like, I don't know where that goes. Look at the back, and I was like, okay, I'll use this side.
So you're just kind of using like the value of it, like if it's dark, medium, like different parts of the bill which are darker and stuff like that.
And you have to think too, like it's a big canvas. Like it's not by like an 11 by 18 or whatever. It's 24 by like 30 or 32. And it's like it's not meant to look at it like this far away. It's meant to be like on the wall, like 7-8 feet from you. And you look back, so you can have pieces that are like a little bit darker or lighter than what's right around it, and it doesn't look like it's off. It just looks like it's adding like shadow to it.
Oh, I gotcha.
So, there's been a couple places I've had to go back over though.
Dude, that looks really good.
Thank you.
What I'm hearing though is that you're not financially able to use real money.
I'm not quite able to rip up $2,000 bills for a portrait right now.
It's okay. We're not judging.
You know, you're not judging me, but I'm feeling a little judged.
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, I couldn't afford the fake
fake
money to do that. You know?
Contact the MPAA, and you too can get thousands of dollars of fake money for about $30.
Really? Is that all it costs? About $30?
Yeah, and you know it's like stack that big of the bills.
Wow, that's really cool. We need to do that. We should like set it up here. People will think like they're doing good.
I've used them in my TikToks before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't going to talk about my TikTok on here, and I'm not. But if you see a bald man with a beard on TikTok with fake money, it's probably me.
Probably you. Wearing a Jason Terry jersey.
Yeah, that's definitely me. I'm the only one with that.
Well, dude,
me and Terry.
That's freaking awesome.
Thank you.
All right, my turn.
All right.
I got big noise. So right now we're in my new house.
We are.
New to me house.
This is my first time ever being here. I was invited here once before, but I couldn't go.
Yep. Yeah, man, we put a lot of work into it. So this used to be Allie's grandmother's house. She moved out, and so she asked us if we wanted to rent it from her because she wanted to start renting it out and becoming like a landlord and stuff like that. So Allie was like, "Well, can we move in?" Because we were living in an apartment and everything. We have a dog, and so we move in. We do a lot of renovations. We replaced the floor, painted all the walls. Oh my gosh, painting every wall of a house. Painting a room is not fun. Okay, but you can knock it out in a day.
Yeah.
When you're painting every freaking room, it's exhausting. You get, I never want to paint ever again.
Oh yeah.
Did all that stuff. It's awesome. But yeah, Allie's decorated this whole place. I just do the heavy lifting because I can't really decorate or anything. But it's really awesome, and my dog loves it.
Oh yeah, Cody's given me the tour. It's a nice place, man. I really like. Yeah, I'll put like a lot of your personal touches to it, but you can also just tell y'all put in new grass, new countertops. You painted the walls. You did everything in here, man.
Yep.
New flooring and
almost all. Allie put in baseboards. She learned by herself how to put in baseboards.
Oh, she did that on
all
her
these
own?
baseboards in here. She did.
Dang. Okay.
And they look better than the professionals. I swear, because we had professionals do it in the other main area when they put in the flooring.
Yeah.
Ours looks better.
I have some experience with doing that, or not baseboards.
You have baseboard experience?
I have a lot of baseboard experience. Don't mean to brag.
As much as I know Hunter, I don't believe he has baseboard experience.
I don't believe I have baseboard experience. I don't have baseboard experience.
What experience do you have that's somewhat in the baseboard
I have
family?
experience 2 years ago when my mom moved out of her house, helping her renovate the house and clean it up. So I painting the walls and painting cabinets and stuff.
So where does the baseboard come into this?
There were no baseboards, Cody.
I know. So you were talking about baseboards,
baseboards,
and you pointed down. You're like, I have experience.
In home renovation.
And you did what?
Painted some walls and cabinets.
Okay, now the cabinet thing, that's no joke.
We proved that I can paint with But there was no money on the walls in these houses.
Bob, look, I painted the room. Hunter. No.
This room is supposed to be 50s, not 20s.
Dang it. We want it to be more valuable. We're trying to get more money. Well, that's awesome, man. That's really cool that you have a little bit
It's
of
awesome that I have a little bit of painting experience. And I guess it is. It's whatever that you have your own place now. I mean, it's cooler, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's cool. It's cool hanging out.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you've paid off the mortgage or anything, so why would I care if the bank owns it?
No, right. Who cares? Cool, man. That's awesome. But, yeah. So, anyways, this is our Mumbo Jumbo. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is our second recorded episode.
Yes.
No, it's our first real one. We're going to start recording all of them.
Oh, yeah. All of ours are going to be like... I guess your new home is also a recording studio. We're in a spare bedroom right now.
Yep.
There is a bed in this room, and it's like a twin-size bed, and there's that, and then this is what, like a nightstand, but it's also a podcast
like the
table.
Shelf. Yeah, it's basically meant for... If someone comes over and they need to stay the night, that's it. Like, there's not a lot in here, but it's a perfect guest bedroom, if you need to come spend the night.
Can I talk about twin beds? I mean, that is the purpose of a Mumbo Jumbo, is just when something comes to mind.
Yeah.
You talk.
Talk about twin beds.
I think twin beds had to have been invented by a woman. I don't think a man would have ever invented a twin bed.
Too small?
Well, it's not too small to lay in or anything. It's comfortable even to lay in.
So what's the
but
problem?
You can't spread your legs apart. You can't get your ball unstuck from your leg at 2 a.m. And if you do try to and kick a leg out when you're 3/4 of the way asleep, 50-50 you'll be fine or slam your shin into a wall.
That's true.
A twin bed was invented by a woman.
So if you slam your
this
shin...
Is, by the way, this is not...
Wait, where do you sleep that you can slam your shin into a wall? If it's a
that
flat,
one is up against the bed.
If it's a flat wall, you can't slam your shin into the wall.
Yes, you can if your foot is pointed.
No, you can't.
Do you not point your feet like you're punting a football
when you're sleeping? You cannot. You can't slam your shin into a flat surface. It's impossible.
Okay, fine. You slam your knee or your foot or something.
Thank you.
You stub a toe, okay? And by the way, I want to say, this is not like an opinion that I made up to be funny for the podcast. I've had this opinion about twin beds for a long time, and I'm genuinely shocked that it hasn't came up in conversation.
What's the size of your bed? Do you have a king? Queen?
Full. What's a full?
So it goes twin, full, queen, king?
Twin, full, queen, king, yes.
Alaska?
California king, Alaska king.
Is a California king bigger than an Alaska king?
I think it goes California king, and then either Alaska or Texas.
There's a Texas king?
There's a Texas king. One of them, I think it's the Alaska king, is literally like 2.5 king beds.
I know, Alaska king is big.
Together.
Could you imagine moving that thing?
Oh, that's not getting moved, man. That's like half of a moving truck. Not a U-Haul, a moving truck.
That's nuts. Could you imagine having that much? Could you imagine the comforter? How do you wash that?
Where do you get your stuff for that? It has to all be custom online.
I don't see Alaska Kings at JCPenney.
I've been to the JCP. I've been to Kohl's. I've spent my Kohl's cash.
I've been to Macy's.
I've been to Home Goods, TJ Maxx.
Home Goods? Yeah.
Where else does my mom go when she shops? I've been to Ross.
I've been to Ross. I've been to Bed Bath & Beyond.
Bed Bath & Body or something. They have the same name.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I know. I get the two mixed up.
I genuinely confused that all the time when I was a little kid. Like, I would just say random combinations like, hey, are you going to Bed Bath & Body Works and Beyond?
I still get confused.
Like, I genuinely am not sure.
When someone says, hey, I'm going to Bed Bath & Beyond, I can confidently think, they're going to that store that sells, like, everything kind of for
and there's
your
the
house.
other one that sells like
candles and soap.
Yeah,
I have to think about it. I know the difference now. It took a little bit.
Beyond, well, it's easy if you think about it because Beyond is all of them because it has the Beyond.
Yeah,
but Bath and Body. Is it Bed Bath and Body or Bath and Body?
It's just Bath and Body because there's nothing to do with the bed.
We're grown men and we're having a serious conversation about.
That's the great part about our podcast. Yeah. It's mumbo jumbo, but these are real conversations. Jumbo. I mean, you got to have.
This is as a guy.
As a guy, I don't know the for sure difference of Bed Bath and Body Works.
I don't either.
Thankfully. And I have Bath and Body Works soap. I don't know what it's called anymore. We've been talking about it.
I have their hand soap, like the pump soap.
We have it. Yeah, we have it too. And I also have the shower soap, like the guy version. Have you used their shower soap before?
You know, I haven't because I have one specific type of shower soap that I really like.
Okay.
It's by Duke Cannon. It's called Thick because it's a super thick. Like, you know how most of them it comes out and it's kind of runny?
Thick Duke Cannon. That's a weird soap.
Okay. Well, it's a liquid soap. You know how a lot of liquid soaps are real runny?
Yeah.
This one is thick,
That's
honey.
that's exactly how the Bath and Body Works. It lasts forever.
That's why I like this
It's
one.
awesome. Dude, some of those runny ones, dude. Okay, have you ever tried like Old Spice? Like the Old Spice, like you get it like for Christmas, you know, the Old Spice package. That you literally put it on your hand, and when you put your hands together, it just slips out, and half of it is on the ground.
Oh, you will go through that bottle in 2 weeks, tops.
I go through it a lot more. I use a lot of soap.
You're a germaphobe.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I do use too much soap still, though.
Really? Oh, I do. Ask
Too much soap. If you're gonna err one way or the other, you'd want to err towards too much and not enough. But I think I'm wasting soap because like my loofah is chock full of suds even after.
Hold on. Do you use a what?
A loofah.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you this. This is going to deciding factor of just everything I've thought about you. Does your loofah have a extended part to it?
Extended part?
Yeah, like do you have like
I'm gonna
a
assume
reacher? You know, you can get your back.
No, it's just like a yellow puff ball.
It's yellow. It's not pink.
No, it's not pink.
Is it sometimes pink?
If it gets too old. No, I've had like yellow, orange, white, blue. I might have had pink.
Just whatever comes in the package.
It's whatever it comes with. Yeah.
Where are you getting these loofahs from? Is it an Amazon delivery? Do you have a loofah button?
They show up.
Oh, I'm out.
I genuinely don't know where I get them from.
It's the closet.
Like we have like a pack of them, and when I need a new one every month or two, I just reach in and grab
do you wash your whole
loofah.
body with a loofah?
I wash most of my body with the loofah. The loofah does not touch the crack or the bottom of my feet. Or my beard.
So it touches the top of your feet, but you've got to go a different, you got to put the loofah down, get some soap on your hand.
It's the same thing for
Or is there remnant soap from the loofah that you go to the bottom, you get on the hand and go to the bottom of your foot. Now, let me ask you this. You have terrible balance. I have okay balance. Mm-hmm. When I wash my feet, I rest my knee up against the wall.
I might have better balance than you. I have one foot on the ground, one hand on the wall, and then I have the other hand doing the foot.
I do two hands on the foot.
Oh, that's why your knee's down. That seems like a really just awkward position to put yourself in to wash a foot.
Wait, so you put your hand on the wall?
I have the back wall away from where the water is, furthest point in the shower away from it.
And then you just...
I lift my foot up.
You're lifting it towards the inside, right? You're not lifting it to the back, like washing.
No, I'm bringing it in.
Okay.
It's on the inside.
I just had to make sure because
that'd be so funny.
That would be funny. So I'm just washing my foot.
Someone walks in. You okay, man? Just washing.
Just getting the bottom of my foot with my loofah.
Well, no, okay. So, but it's just I get the suds and I squeeze them out into my hand, and I do that for one foot.
He cracks me up. With his bathroom,
it's non-standard.
His life. He just called soap suds. I just got some suds on my foot or on my hand.
I didn't know that was weird.
Suds.
Soap.
Sudsy
soap. I get some.
It turns into suds once you go like this. It doesn't come out of the bottle as suds.
No.
Unless it's a Bath and Body Works hand soap. That's a sud.
It is suds because I'm not squishing it out of the bottle into my hand. Okay, when I start the shower. Or when I start the washing portion of the shower, I take the loofah, get the loofah wet, and I get the soap and I squeeze the soap onto the loofah. Put that under the water again for a couple seconds, and then I start on my chest, and then it starts getting sudsy, and then the last things I wash are the crack in the bottoms of the feet. And so when I'm ready for those, I just grab the loofah and I squeeze it a bit, and the suds fall into a cupped hand. It's not soap because it's suds at this point.
So you only touch the soap bottle once.
Yeah. How many times do you do it? I didn't know that multiple was
anytime I need soap.
I start out with enough that I don't need more.
Well, because you use a loofah. I don't use a loofah.
It's also because I use Duke Cannon Thick.
I grab the soap. I get it on my hand. I put it back. Mm-hmm. I go like this, and I start washing. Mm. And then I rinse that section off. More soap.
See, I think that's why you go through soap too quick then, if you go through soap too quick.
Yes, I do.
I mean, we haven't had to talk about how quick you go through soap.
I go through soap very quick.
Try it with the loofah.
No.
Why?
Because then the loofah's dirty.
No. You don't keep a loofah for that long. Month and a half tops.
Month and a half? You have a month and a half of your body sooty fluids on that loofah?
You clean the loofah each time.
What is plural for loofah?
Loofahs?
Loofah?
Loofah?
Loofs? Loofs? Sorry, that comes to my head. No, I'm not using a loofah, dude. That's disgusting.
I love a loofah, man.
I feel like it'd be rough.
You know what I hate using that I used to use as a kid?
Washcloth.
Yeah, washer. I hate those so much.
I've never used a different tool to wash myself. It's my hands.
Just hands. Just like a caveman
Like
in the woods.
Caveman, 1900s.
I don't use them. Well, I guess cavemen wouldn't be talking like that. It'd more like...
Because they had soap.
Yeah, they had soap.
Bath and Body Works soap.
They had Dove and Duke Cannon Thick back then.
Okay.
I will say, were you ever like a bar soap guy?
No, I've used a bar soap once in my life. It was recent. Whenever I moved, I went through one bar of soap.
Oh, okay.
And it was at the apartment, and I didn't like it.
Really?
It lasts a lot longer than soap. I will say that. You probably will be very financially well off.
Oh yeah, Dave would approve.
I don't like it because this one, like,
That's
I put it on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever gone swimming in a chlorine pool
And you feel sticky.
and the soap doesn't stay on you very well, or the water doesn't stay on you very well?
Yeah,
You dry off really fast. It's just kind of weird, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. That's how that soap was. So I'd get it on me, and it would just.
What type of soap? Like, do you know like what the brand was?
It had the clover on it. You know what I'm talking about? The green one.
Irish Springs.
Irish Springs.
That's the real cheap soap. If you use Dove, that is my favorite soap of all time. Just a Dove bar, and you get the loofah
Just
soap and
Dove
wet.
chocolate.
You put it in the middle, and you had to do like the loofah against itself in the bar.
Okay.
It's a struggle because you got to do it for like a minute.
I started learning to go. I had this whole routine down. I got to find something that's kind of. Let's say this other mic
Okay.
is the soap bar. Okay. So I would go like this. I'd have it in my hands.
Be a little careful with your soap bar there.
I have it right here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I would go, because going like this is kind of hard with the soap bar because it would
It's a little slippery.
fall out.
Yeah.
So I would go like this. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'd flip it.
You purposefully flip.
I'd purposely flip it just like this. And then my hands would be super soapy.
Okay.
And it would work.
That's smart. You're cheating the system there. You're hacking it.
I think I'm making the system better.
You are.
But let's get,
I was about to change the subject.
I'm changing it back to your bathroom life.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we can just stay on this subject then.
He uses a loofah.
Loofah.
He uses a loofah. He uses a lavender. He uses a robe.
I do use a robe
I
every
think he's
time.
used bath bombs before.
I've used a bath bomb. I didn't buy the bath bomb. I didn't seek the bath bomb. I wasn't even gifted the bath bomb. I was given it by a beard product company. I guess that is a gift.
You did buy it. You did order it.
No, it was like a bonus that came with
Well,
it.
you subscribed to it.
I didn't subscribe for the bath bomb. And I had a monthly subscription to this beard box for like 6 months. No part of that was bath bomb related. That was one time. And they give you a bonus each month. One time it was beef jerky. Another time it was like a beard brush. Another time it was candy. One time it was cologne. It's just man stuff. And then your bath bomb thrown in. Man stuff. It was cinnamon scented.
Cinnamon?
It was cinnamon bath bomb.
Ooh. Can't do a cinnamon.
I did use it eventually.
Was it?
I wasn't impressed by it.
What does it do?
You put it in the water and foam is the wrong word, but it kind of like foams up.
Is it like a...
It like makes the water a different color and a different smell. I didn't like it.
Is it like pouring Coke into your bathtub or a soda, so it's kind of got a little foam, a little
kind of. But here's the thing that I didn't like. 95% of the time, I'm just taking a shower. Because I think a bath is disgusting if you haven't showered first.
Yes.
So I'm always taking a shower. And then if I'm going to do something like, use Epsom salt and peppermint oil, which is something that I do every now and then, I'll take a shower first.
Epsom salt, I understand. Peppermint oil...
Peppermint oil, okay, but here's the thing.
It's good for you. I understand the oil thing.
There's also this factor though too. I like using it after like a long day of hard work, like when you're outside and you're sunburned and all that.
Yeah.
Because have you ever chewed like mint gum and took a drink of water and you're like, ooh, that's like ice cold in my whole mouth.
Is that how that feels?
Same thing on your whole body once you get out.
I need to try that.
It's pretty nice.
I don't like baths though.
Well, but that's I take a shower first. I'm not using the bath to get
So
clean.
when you bathe, like, I know you've already cleaned, so you're just sitting there. Do you get like your phone and you're like watching a show? Or
No, I mean I'm only sitting there for like 10 minutes doing it.
you just kind of sit and reflect?
Yeah, it's it's just time you just kind of sit there alone with your thoughts or whatever. I mean, sometimes I might be like playing music or a podcast on my phone, but that's about it.
Oh, okay.
But here's why I hate the bath bomb. Shower is 95% of the time just that. The other 5% is I shower and then I do the bath thing and then I just get out and dry off like I would a shower. When I did the bath bomb, I showered and then I did the bath bomb, just the bath bomb in the bath laying down. And then, I turned the water that weird color and I was like, well, I feel dirty again. And then so after that...
What was the color of the water?
It was like a pinkish brown.
That's disgusting.
And so I stood up again and I didn't shower fully again, but like I rinsed off for like 2-3 minutes, yeah. And so it's just a lot of work. And like,
so let's say
a regular bath with Epsom salt and peppermint oil, I get something out of that. I got nothing out of the bath bomb thing. Like there was no positive of it.
Okay, so if there was like an excess of bath bombs at your house, okay,
They wouldn't be used.
like you wouldn't like say, well, I'll use it today.
No.
Okay.
Unless there's like a peppermint oil bath bomb, and sure.
Okay.
Peppermint oil and Epsom salt, throw it in a bath bomb, I'll use
Throw
it.
it as powder and throw it in there. Let
Yeah.
it do its thing.
Heck of a lot of
Do you remember
Epsom
those
salt.
things as a kid? They came in like, it was like a little rock and it had like a picture of it. It was like a Disney thing. It turned into like a towel.
A rag, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew exactly where
And
it was
it's like
going, right? When
we
you
had
started.
a Buzz Lightyear. I had a Buzz Lightyear one.
I think it had like a Winnie the Pooh and like a Power Rangers, yeah.
Yeah, and you throw it in the water.
And it just kind of...
And it explained it'd be a rag.
opened up. Yeah.
It was so weird. Do you remember the Crayola tablets? They were bath tablets, and you could change the color of the crayon color. So it'd be like a blue
No.
one. You throw it in there, turn it blue.
Was this after our time?
No, I used it.
Really?
Yeah, they came in like this orange,
That's kind of cool.
it's like it looked like a yellow crayon. And then you grab it, and it'd just be all these little tablets, and you throw it in there. It was so cool.
And it just dyed the whole thing that
Yeah,
color?
yeah.
Huh.
So it'd be like blue, or if you wanted a green bathtub,
Oof. I mean, I'll use orange or purple, fine.
green and moldy. Yeah.
That's interesting. You know something we haven't talked about too much?
What?
I have all the details of it on my phone. I am going on my buddy Sam. He's getting married this November. October or November. I think it's late October.
Okay.
His bachelor party is coming up in August. And I got the itinerary for it.
You did. I don't think I've heard the itinerary.
Now, I don't think Sam listens to this, which
Let's
is
keep it
good.
PG, the itinerary. Is there any non-PG?
There's one non-PG activity.
We'll leave that
Well, I mean, it's a good thing Sam doesn't listen because he doesn't know what we're doing.
Okay.
I mean, he knows we're going to Vegas, so obviously he knows we're going to, like, gamble.
Yeah.
Like, duh, you're
Yeah.
in Vegas. But he doesn't know anything else. So let me tell you the itinerary. Like, it's literally laid out, like, timeline.
Who made this?
Brandon, who's the best man.
Oh, that's a good man.
That is the best man.
That's
Like, he
the
literally
best
has
man.
it day by day. Like, the 25th is check into the Mandalay Bay Hotel by 11 p.m. And, it's the first day is eat, gamble, drink. There's no events. But starting next day, which is a Saturday, August 26th, we're going to an Irish pub for breakfast inside the hotel. And all of these, this man is such a good best man. He listed out the cost and dress code for each event. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, it says on there.
Dude.
That's how it's listed.
That's a good guy.
I've met Brandon like 3 times, but he's going to be my best man. Like, he even listed on there, like, when we're not doing anything, it's like 10 to 12, or 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. free time. Like, that's listed in the itinerary.
That is awesome. So free time means gambling. Okay.
So we got lunch at a burger bar, which is inside the hotel. Escape room. We have to leave by 2 p.m. for that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Then we have dinner. I'm going to skip some of the more boring ones. Strip highlights night flight. So the Las Vegas Strip, you get the highlights of it on a helicopter tour. All but 3 of us are getting in a dang helicopter.
Are you going?
I'm going.
What's the other 3 people? Why aren't they going? Because the helicopter's not big
I
enough?
mean, they're afraid of heights or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Hunter. The big heights guy.
Oh, yeah. Real big on it.
Thrill seeker.
Mm-hmm. I guess we're doing 2 escape
Okay,
rooms.
but this is also...
I just realized I think we're doing 2 escape rooms.
Really? Yeah, that's heck yeah. Hunter's never been on a plane before.
No, this is going to be my first time getting on a plane is to go.
So, do y'all have are y'all flying at a DFW?
We're all flying separately, but I am, yeah.
It's just a one-way flight to Vegas?
Well, it's a one-way flight, but there's also a second way back. Oh, like it's
not a layover?
non-stop, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because I have a layover. I'm going on vacation. I've got a layover, so I got to get up, land, coming back, up, land.
That's got to be a hassle, though. Or is it kind of cool getting
It'd
to
be
get
cool
out?
because you
see
kind of
it?
get bored on a plane. Like car rides are boring, you understand, but you can get out. You know, if you want to go stop at a gas station and get out, stretch your legs.
Mm-hmm.
Like a plane, like you ain't going nowhere.
Yep.
You're up there, you know.
I got more for you.
And you understand? Like I didn't understand that
Mm-hmm.
until I was out there, and I really was like, yeah, this is it.
Dang.
I'm just sitting here.
All right, I got some more of this. I'm going to skip the warnings. We got breakfast, free time, second escape room, the Shinlim Magic Show, professional magician, and we go dinner at the Riviera, which is $40 to $70 a person, upscale casual dress, of course, and then everyone else is going to a strip club that's not in a relationship. So I'm not going to be there unless something happens. I'm just kidding, baby, if you're listening. But yeah, helicopter tour, escape room, magic show, gambling. There's like limos that are like arranged to pick us up and crap.
Who's paying for this?
Largely Sam's uncle and Allie's dad. Yeah, not your Allie, Sam's Allie.
It'd be kind of weird if my girlfriend's dad was paying for your friend's bachelor. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. They're bachelor party. Hope they have a good time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man, because I get to live it up for a couple of days.
Dude, you gotta send pictures when you're on the helicopter.
I don't know if I'm gonna be brave enough to take my phone out of my pocket a couple hundred.
Do you know how big the helicopter is? Have you looked into it?
Oh, I have no idea.
You haven't looked into it?
Mm-mm. I'm excited.
That's gonna be really cool.
Because
you're a braver man. I don't think I could get in a helicopter.
I think it'll be more scary than a plane. Duh. But I don't think it'll be scary while I'm like taking off and landing. But I don't think it'll be scary flying around.
In a helicopter?
Mm-mm.
See, I don't think the helicopter would be scary taking off and landing because it's obviously smooth. You got to be controlled.
I feel like there's more that can go wrong than with a plane, though. Because
in a helicopter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing with the helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be in it. More could go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not just say the opposite of that?
No,
You were talking about a plane.
No, I was talking about the helicopter. I thought you were saying that the landing and the taking off was scarier than just coasting.
Yes.
No, I think coasting is scarier on a helicopter.
You think coasting is scarier than when you're shooting off and landing onto the ground?
Yeah.
Well, and then we have to.
Let me ask you this:
skydive.
would you ever go on a hot air balloon?
Oh hell no!
That's the last thing I'd ever do. I think that's crazy. I think that's honestly crazy to go in a.
I think they're really cool though, like seeing them.
They're cool. Yeah, they're cool. See, but it's a weaved basket with a balloon. I still don't understand how they steer.
I don't either. I think it's like sandbags.
What do you mean?
Sandbags, like because they add weight. Like they have a bunch of sandbags and they can like move them around. I think, but
really?
I'm pretty sure it's mainly just the wind. Like if you have two,
you've got to
strong
land
wind,
somewhere. You can't just be
take
like,
off.
okay, guys, we're going up. Let's see where we go.
Unless we're going north today. Okay, I
Oh,
don't know
okay,
where
that's
we're
the
landing.
field. Let's cut down the flame a little bit and deflate the
Let's deflate until we
just
land.
enough to where we can land. I would never do that.
Oh no, if that was one of the things, I'd say no. I mean, the good thing is we could all opt out of whatever we wanted to.
I like that. That's a good group of friends. If you don't want to do it, it's cool. Let us know.
I only know like 4 of the people that are going to be there.
Really?
Me, the best man, who I've only met like 3 times. The groom, obviously. I think you got to know him to come. Or no, I know Allie's dad, and he's going to be there. And I know another one of the groom's friends. I know 5 of them.
How many are going?
Total, I think there's like 8. It's supposed to be 9, but one guy couldn't go.
If you know 5 of the 8, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good odds. Did you just fart?
No, it's a chair.
Oh, okay.
I'm wondering what pizza is. I'm getting hungry.
We've been recording for 34 minutes and 40 seconds
Let me reach out to my...
I'm starting to think that maybe she didn't put it in the oven. Or that there's a pizza that's in flames right now.
Let me text her real
Are
quick.
you really going to text from your Apple Watch?
Yes, because my phone isn't recording.
Oh, okay. Because not only do we
Hey,
have...
girl, do you have that pizza?
Not only do we have Dave Ramsey, Oakley, Gatorade, and Celsius, none of which are sponsored, we're now also bringing up the Apple Watch, which is also
Yes,
not
Apple Watch
sponsored.
Series 5. No different than the Series 1, 2, 3.
I was always a
4.
Fitbit guy.
You're a Fitbit guy?
Yeah, I'm not wearing it right now. I wear it for a couple weeks and I have to stop because it like makes like my wrist break out badly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you take it off at night? Like, do you
No,
wash it?
because I wash it after every time I exercise. But I take it off when I get in the shower and all that.
See, I take it off at night.
I like having it on because I like having like my heart rate data when I sleep. Because it's really cool. Because like if I haven't worked out for a while, my resting heart rate might be like 60 beats a minute.
But when you do work out, your heart's healthier. It's lower.
Yeah. Well, no, dude. When I was running like 5 miles a day, like 2-3 years ago, by the end of that, like I would look at night and it would be in like the low 30s while I was sleeping. Like it would be like once every couple of seconds.
That's scary.
No, that's good because it means it's going like, boom, boom.
That's pretty good, though.
That's what all cardiologists say is you want the boom.
Yeah. Listen to it. Count my bumps. Okay? Bump 1. Bump 2. Do it for 15 seconds. Multiply by 4. That is your heart rate.
Is that how they do it?
A lot of people like do it for 30 seconds. Multiply by 2. But
Because I've had
if you're lazy and get distracted, 15 seconds.
Let me tell you, have you ever been to the like?
I tried to do 5 seconds. Multiply it by 12.
Really? Have you ever been to those like dock in the box places?
No. What is a dock in the box?
So you know how you have your regular doctor and you have hospitals, but like like the Care Now facilities or anything like that.
Yeah.
You've been to those, right?
Yeah.
I've been to like 4 or 5 different ones. Like I went to one when I had the flu one time. Went to one when Solomon tore my hamstring.
Solomon tore it.
Solomon tore it. He wasn't anywhere near me. He was on my team for that game. But I went to one probably like 2-3 years ago now for like having like a bad cold. I thought it might have been flu at the time. That's why I was going.
Oh, okay.
And I remember like instead of doing like the let me listen to your heart, let me do the blood pressure cuff and all that. When she wanted my heart rate, she literally went up to me and went. She just had me sit there. And I
Wait,
was
she
like,
didn't put anything or listen to your
no,
heart rate?
she did
just...
that and she counted. And that's how she got my heart rate.
And this is where?
An actual doctor's not like a doc in the box, like a Care Now or emergency medical or whatever.
Funds must have been low.
It wasn't low funds. It was just I couldn't get into my doctor that day.
Not saying your funds. I'm saying their funds.
Oh, their funds are low.
No.
Yeah.
No, Hunter, you're rich.
I'm rich. I had a little bit of my TV money come in.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. $3K, baby, all day.
That's awesome.
Special thank you to NBC. Appreciate it.
That's really cool. Has that show ever aired? Oh, yeah, we
It
did watch
did.
it. Yeah, I remember.
We watched it at Jason's, me, you, and Allie, and we were all half asleep. So that's a great time to watch your friend star in a television show.
Yep. Hunter's got big news. He's going out of the country, right? Is that for sure?
No, it's not for sure. I haven't heard back from him. I submitted the things like a week and a half ago. So I'm just waiting now.
Oh, okay.
I might or might not be. But I was reached out by another producer who knew one of the producers that I was on the show with before. What?
Yeah. Just reached out by all these producers.
To go be on a game show in England.
Doesn't surprise me.
Okay. You know what's so weird? So, when I think of my friends, I have like friends here and there, but I have like 3 like main friend groups. A couple weeks ago, I was hanging out with my buddies Blake and Mitchell. And they're like my main friends from like another friend group.
Okay.
And I forget who. I think it might have been Mitchell and then Blake that said like, yeah, agreeing, or it might have been the other way around. But I was telling one of them like a story of something that happened to me. He was like, dude, your life makes no sense. Like, how do you end up in these situations that you're in? And I like, it stopped me and I was like,
I am crazy.
people, okay, yes. But people in now every single one of my friend groups have told me that.
Really?
You've
It's
told
so
me that.
true.
Everyone tells me that, and it's just like
nobody's ever asked me to go on TV. Nobody's
ever
That's
sent
really all
you
you do is just go
Bitcoin?
to the US.
No one's ever sent you free Bitcoin.
Yeah, nobody's ever sent me free money on Bitcoin. The only thing I've ever won in my life from a drawing was a skateboard when I was in church. They did a skateboard drawing.
And you won the church
I won a
skateboard.
mini skateboard. I won it. There was this big group of people who were all outside, and the guy announced my ticket number, and I was like, I won. But my mom was against skateboards when I was younger because everyone gets hurt on them, you know, and all that. And I didn't go get it because I was scared to go get it. Somehow they knew that I had won, and they had my name.
Skateboard.
They brought me the skateboard, and I had a skateboard. I was like, sweet. It was awesome. This little purple one. And I had it, and I brought it home, and I was nervous, you know, because I didn't want mom to get like mad at me.
Yeah.
And
wait, did she not see that they had given you a skateboard?
no, because I was at like Sunday school or something.
Oh.
I wasn't in the big church. I was, you know.
It wasn't during the main service.
No,
the
they
pastor came on
and
and said, "Ticket 1129."
Cody,
I
here's
have your skateboard.
No, it was in the little kids everywhere out.
Now, if you'll turn to Ecclesiastes.
Please, we have some important stuff to talk about here. Enjoy your skateboard. So. No, but I mean, it was awesome. I started riding at home, and I was very careful, you know, and everything. And you know, skateboards haven't been very good to me. You know, it was fun to learn how to ride. It is cool, like how your body adapts, like because it's really hard at first, then you kind of get used to it. The last time I got a skateboard, I was in high school, and I really wanted one. I don't know why. I really wanted one. I thought it'd be fun. I go and get a nickel board, so it's bigger than like a penny board. It's a nickel board, you know.
Oh, that's how money works.
Yep. And I'm riding it, and I'm not kidding. I go out in the middle of the street, middle of the day, noon o'clock, you know, some kid, you know, some high school kid, and I get on my skateboard and I start going. Within 10 seconds, I have crashed and I have ripped open my hand.
Oh, wait, how did I never hear about this?
I don't know. See this right there?
Yeah.
There's a little white spot at the bottom of my paw right there. It ripped off my skin right there.
Oh,
and
gosh.
it scarred. It hurt so bad. I rode for 10 seconds. I started to fall. I tried to catch myself with my back leg, and my back leg got caught on my front leg, and just
So 10
on the
seconds
concrete.
was your entire...
Oh, yeah, it was 10 seconds. I was like, well... And then I kept riding, you know, because I just got up and taped it and then kept riding.
The first time I ever got on a skateboard was probably middle school, maybe like early in high school, because guess who had a skateboard? Donnie and Dale.
I'm surprised you got on a skateboard, Hunter.
I got on...
How did it go?
So I couldn't figure out how to not make it move when I put one foot on and picked the other up. So what I started doing is I would just roll it down the street with my hand, and then I'd run and jump on it.
Guys, knowing Hunter, that is the... I wouldn't want to... I'd close my eyes if I saw Hunter running to a moving skateboard. Are you kidding me? I'm scared to do that. You jump on that...
I fell every time for like 6-7 times. And on the 8th time, I jumped and I landed in the middle with one foot and the other foot off, and it cracked the skateboard and I fell. So I never learned how.
That's okay, Hunter. You got to learn how to keep your balance first before you can ride a skateboard.
Okay, you know, we've tried it with a bike before, too. We've tried it with an electric scooter. And after about 8 hours, it wasn't bad.
Hold on.
Have we talked about that?
I've got a great episode idea. We've got an episode idea coming up with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's great.
Yeah.
Just
the CTC.
stick around. We were going to do it, but we don't have any Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Hunter learns to ride a bike at 23 years old.
That might have to be like an 8-hour episode.
We'll edit it. We'll edit it down to 4. Okay.
I mean, that's less of a podcast and more of a YouTube video.
Watch this guy who's 23 and doesn't know how to ride a bike. Learn how to ride.
Because
I have confidence that you can do it. Because we got you to where you went up, and you probably went, what, like 50 feet?
Yeah, and then a curb.
And then, you know, we had to turn, and we didn't teach
a curb came in literally like a cartoon character, like feet over my head, fell down.
Yeah, it was funny. You just hit a curve.
And I could see it coming. And I was using your bike because Jason's broke, or was it the other way around?
My bike broke. I popped the tire.
So I was using Jason's bike, and his setup's so high that only the tips of my toes, if I tried my hardest, could drag.
Yep.
And so I was slowly approaching
you didn't know how to stop.
And I couldn't stop it, and there's nothing I could do, and I was like, I'm gonna hit this curb, and there's nothing I can do, so I just braced for it. Bam!
It was so funny. It was like middle of the night, and Hunter was trying to teach Hunter how to ride a bike.
I'm just
We
glad
did
that-
good though. Like we got you going.
It wasn't half bad until
And
then.
then you crashed, and then my bike broke, and that was it.
Yeah, I was like, well, I can't. I could stop your bike. I couldn't stop Jason, so I was like, okay, I'm done.
Well, the reason it popped is because we were going so fast.
Were you trying to do a wheelie or something?
No, we were trying to make the longest skid mark. So you go
okay.
really fast, and you just slam on that rear brake, and it would lock it up, and then you just skid all the way down. And I locked it up for so long and kept doing it that it just went straight through all that rubber.
Oh god. It's time to talk about Top Gun, people.
It's time to talk about Top Gun.
Right into the danger zone.
To wrap up our podcast, it's time to talk about Top Gun. The best movie I have ever seen. I
It's
look
not the
like
best
I look
movie.
like a pilot right
It's
now.
a top 5 movie I've ever
It's
seen.
the best movie I've ever seen.
It's the best action movie I've ever
It's
seen.
the best movie I will ever see, and I'm confident in it that there is not a movie that I will ever see that will top it. I have seen the best, and that's okay because it is the best. I can't wear these.
I'm going to name you several movies right now that are better than it. Don't get me wrong. It is the best action movie that's ever been made. Probably ever will be made. The Martian was better. Shawshank Redemption.
The Martian
Hold
when
on.
he gets stuck on Mars and starts
Oh, dude, that's like...
starts eating potatoes.
Yes. I love that
That was
movie.
better than Top Gun,
Yes.
dude.
Shawshank Redemption, better than Top Gun.
Never seen that. I don't know what that is.
It's like universally, like, people say it's a top 10 movie of all time.
Okay.
I don't think you should fight me too hard on that. Forrest Gump, almost better than Top Gun, but Top Gun's better than Forrest Gump.
Okay.
You didn't like that one.
Forrest Gump's a good movie, but I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be like it's not definitely not in my top 10.
I have a lot of comedies in my top 10, though. And that's what kind of gets screwy with my ratings.
But that's the thing: is comedies are great, action movies are great, and yes, Top Gun is an action movie. But it's so good. I think it's in its own category of just movie. I think it is the only movie.
So just the only 2 movies in its category are Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick. That's it.
Oh, wait, Top Gun's a good movie, but it's in its own category of action. Top Gun Maverick is something different. It's so...
And to be fair, we've been talking about Top Gun Maverick this whole time, not the original Top Gun.
It's so good. It triumphs the category. It's in its own category. It's like a pyramid scheme. Okay? And Top Gun Maverick's at the top. Okay? It controls the other categories. The other categories work for Top Gun Maverick. It's its own boss.
I'm trying to think of other movies that are better than Top Gun. I'm trying to think of every movie that's like best in its category. Like animated movie. It's got to be like Up or Monsters Inc. is the best one.
You think Cars? I don't know. I like Monsters Inc. That's a good movie.
Monsters Inc. and Up are my top 2. I think it beats both of those.
It beats Toy Story?
Toy Story is not a top
Toy Story is
one for me.
top animated movie.
You really like it. I thought it was okay. It's like middle of the pack for me. Okay, comedies. Step Brothers is up there. Really, any Will Ferrell movie.
Yeah, Step Brothers, Talladega Nights.
Yeah. It's better than... Step Brothers is... trying to determine if it's better than Step Brothers.
Top Gun?
Yeah. I think it's better. I think it's better than Step Brothers.
It is better.
All right. But yeah, I'm gonna put Martian, Shawshank. Those 2 are above. I think it's the 3rd best movie I've ever seen.
Okay, well,
The Martian is my favorite movie of all time, though. Apparently you don't like it, but I love that movie.
I'm not gonna think about that because that's just gonna make me angry.
I got to
that
see
you
it-
like The Martian, but Martian's not even my top 20.
I got to see it in 3D. I got to
boring.
see it in 3D.
It's boring.
No, so good.
Dude, yes, it's a good movie, but it's kind of boring. They show him growing potatoes and eating potatoes. That's like half the movie.
That is the first half of the movie. It picks up a lot in the second half.
I mean, come on, man. Top Gun's great from the start to the finish. Martian is 50% about
Potatoes.
indoor potatoes. He runs out of ketchup, man.
He does
And that's
run
a
out
big
of
part of
ketchup.
the movie.
It is sad.
He's like recording something. It's bland. I'm out of ketchup. I can't get it down. It's just potato. Oh, come on, man.
But then he figures out how to
potatoes
get
in
off
Top
of
Gun.
Mars by himself. It's to me the greatest movie
half
ever
of
made.
it is about potatoes.
I even liked the potato part.
It's kind of good. But
It's my favorite movie of all time. And I
I
know it's a controversial pick for the greatest.
it's a
movie
controversial pick with I
of all
think about
time.
99% of the world that Martian is better than Top Gun.
I think
think you could tweet that and you would start a war.
I could see it. Who would I be starting war with? America and Martians?
It'd be America versus you. Because nobody likes the Martians. But Martian, what is it called?
The Martian.
The Martian.
Mm-hmm.
There's not even a Martian on it in that whole movie.
No, he is the Martian. Because remember, he's on Mars.
He's a Martian. Not an Earthen.
Okay, and I think that and Shawshank Redemption are both better.
I don't know what Shawshank Redemption is.
How have you never seen that though? That is the bigger.
Okay, you know what movie's good?
One movie.
Owen Wilson. Okay, I don't know what the name of it's called, but it's when he goes to Japan. Okay, he's there to control the water company or something because he works for a company or whatever.
I
that does
haven't
that.
seen it.
And he and his family, literally, that whole town is trying to kill them. And it shows it'd be like a
sounds
family
like a
like
good movie.
ours that goes in there and tries to escape and get out of Japan or whatever, South Korea or wherever they are.
Okay.
It's really good. Like you've got to watch it. It's like it keeps you on your toes all the time, and it
But
pushes. It's like if you were in that situation, because none of them are like, it's not like anyone has superpowers or skilled trained or ex-military or anything. It's just like a regular family going there and also getting attacked. It's really cool.
But is it better than Top Gun?
No,
But The Martian is.
it's top 10.
Okay.
Olympus Has Fallen, top 10.
Didn't we see that? Me, you, and Allie saw that in
Choctaw.
Oklahoma. We went to a casino and we watched.
A movie.
Yeah, we watched.
It's because we all spent the night there.
Yeah.
You can't gamble the whole time, so we're like, let's take a break. Let's go watch Olympus Has Fallen. That was a great movie.
I have another story real quick if we have time.
What's up?
I was in Oklahoma like a week or two ago. Did I tell you about this?
Yeah.
Me and Grace went on vacation. By the way, we're at like 52 minutes. You wanna
Yeah,
bring
I
it-
was making sure we were recording.
Yeah.
I don't remember pressing the record button.
You want to bring it up to about an hour?
Yeah.
That's what I like. I think
I like an
about
hour mumbo jumbos, yeah.
Our mumbo jumbos are good. Me and Grace, we went to Oklahoma. This was like 2 weekends ago. It was the day before 4th of July. So on actually July 2nd,
Okay.
we drove up there. You would be proud of me. I drove the whole thing nonstop. Like, we stopped at Buc-ee's and Melissa. That's like right at the start.
Yeah.
Got your beef jerky and your gas, then we go up. We got a hotel up there, and then the next day we went to like these waterfalls that are up there. And it's basically like a river, but like every 100 feet, or sometimes every like 20 feet, there's like another waterfall. And so there's this one.
So are you on the top where it's falling below you, or are you at the bottom and it's falling
we went
on
down
you?
waterfalls. Like, you can go down.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, and you're going to fall like a lot. But and at the start is like where everyone parks and all that. And
Dude,
so,
I want to go. Allie's wanted to go.
really, my phone's ringing. I could have silenced it, but I threw it on.
Yeah, you could have just pressed the power button.
I didn't think about it. Talk to you later, baby.
You got 8 minutes left.
8 minutes, babe. We'll be right there. We went to do the waterfalls, and everyone parks in like the same area. So at the beginning when we got there, and it was her idea. I was like, oh gosh, I don't want to do this. Like, there's like hundreds of people. Why would I want to stand around in this? It's just a bunch of people. Like, you're not getting to experience the waterfall. It's a vacation weekend. All the kids are pissing in the water. It's why I don't get in public pools. And then she's like, come on, come on. But everyone just kind of stayed in that one little spot. Me and her kept walking and like going down the waterfalls. And I feel like I should clarify, like, some of them are like big waterfalls, but some of them are like 5 feet.
Yeah.
So you can just go down.
Yeah.
And we walked for like a quarter mile down this, like at least like 15 of the waterfalls we went through.
Oh, wow.
And by that time, there's like no one there.
Oh,
And
that's
so
awesome.
it was really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the busy like place. Like if I go to like Hawaiian Falls or something,
Yeah.
I don't want to be busy. I want nobody. I like going places with There's nobody.
I'd like to. I wanted to experience the waterfall. And you got to think too. We went on 4th of July weekend. It was July 3rd, the day that we were there.
Oh yeah.
But by the time we got like a quarter mile or a half mile, however it was down, when I got out of it and had to walk back to the car, I had to walk for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were so far away. There was like no one there. Like we saw like another group of 2 or 3 people like once every like 30, 40 minutes at that point. But dude, it was so much fun. Water is ice cold though. Like
I bet you that
freeze your balls
nowadays, because we live North Texas and it is hot, dude.
Oh yeah,
it's so hot. I mean, my dog just goes outside and lays down because you can't move.
I saw
it's
that.
So hot.
We
literally just go outside and lay down. It's so hot.
Yeah, you wanted to show me the view from your backyard and all that, and she literally just on her side.
She's like, I can't move. It's too hot. I don't even want to be out here. 4th of July.
4th of July.
We bought like $200 worth of fireworks. Okay.
Yep.
It was
awesome.
awesome.
The 4th or the 5th?
Oh, it was 4th.
4th.
Everyone was out there. We went to our spot. We shot off fireworks. We were having a great time. We got the big ones, like the ones like the 500 grams that they actually use in fireworks stands. Shot them off, and then some idiot people. There's like dumpsters out there for trash because it's like a lake.
I should check and see if the cops ever called me back. Hold on, keep going.
And I guess what I heard is that they shot off a firework and it's still hot, so you got to wait about for it to cool down and everything. They threw it in this dumpster that had a lot of cardboard in it, and it caught fire. So everything in that dumpster caught fire, and
by the way,
now there's this giant fire. We were shooting off. We didn't really notice, and all of a sudden, my girlfriend goes, Allie, she goes, there's a fire over there,
and it was small.
Like it's an actual fire, yeah. And all of a sudden, it's just this giant. The whole dumpster was on fire, and like we're in Texas, it's dry. We
were there for like 10 minutes packing up, and it went to a raging fire, and it never went down.
It never went down. And the people who did it, they were like, "Hey, do y'all have water bottles or something?" And so these people went and grabbed water bottles, trying to be nice. They knew it wasn't going to do anything.
Oh, it put it out. Fire, it put 2% of it out for 10 seconds.
Yeah, maybe. And like you gotta have a lot of water. We were by a lake and everything. They had a cooler, and they didn't go fill it up with water. And I think everyone just left. Like we called the fire department.
Well, and the thing is, too, wait, hold on. Well, let me back you up. Everyone else. So, you, Allie, Grace, Allie's sister and her boyfriend, Allie's mom and dad. They're all loading up all of our stuff, getting ready to get out of there. I see, because no one had called the fire department yet.
Yeah.
And we were going to call them right as we were leaving. And then we saw the people that did it, they were just still like there, like they were trying to get out of there. And someone else stopped them and started yelling. I'm like, man, you're so stupid. And so I ran over there to the dude that was yelling at the people. And I got my phone out and I took a video of the car and the license plate of the people that did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so... Well, did you see that or no?
I didn't see you do it. No,
you just saw me run off to go do something.
I had no idea you even went over there, dude. I think I was helping throw away trash and pack up.
Oh, so I did that. Then we all get, and we brought 2 cars. We get in one of the cars, and I call 911 on the way out, and I was telling them, and she was like, "Oh, do you have any idea who did it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have a video of their car, their faces, and their license plate."
I hope they got in trouble for that because it ruined our night.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. They have a story to tell.
And
but we had like $120 for the fireworks still left to set off. Yeah. I have them still.
We went to the spot that we always fire them off from.
Yeah.
We are always the only people there. And then this time there were people there.
Okay, well, we've never gone on July 4th. Last time we went on July 11th, 7 days later, and we were shooting off fireworks.
I don't need your loopholes, okay? But that is a perfect example of why you never tell people about stuff, like places that like no one knows about.
Yeah. I think more people know about it. We just have never gone on July 4th.
It is listed on the map.
Right next to
I think the July 11th
from the
thing,
biggest fireworks stand.
The July 11th thing might have been the biggest factor now that I look back on it.
There's nobody shooting out fireworks because people are setting out Halloween decorations.
That also could play a role in it. We have 40 more seconds to fill of this podcast.
We have 40 more seconds, guys.
We can't go to the outro yet. We can't. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. It's summer. Baseball is the only thing on. I'm not a big
All right,
baseball
it's probably
fan.
good to do the outro.
Okay. This was our first
podcast fully on video. We're
fully on video.
Intentionally on video.
Intentionally on video. I hope y'all liked it. We are now going to record every episode filmed.
This is basically the new podcast studio,
It's just
right?
a new podcast. If you like it on film, you like looking at us like we're bearable to look at for a whole hour, and you can just handle that.
An hour is a lot.
Give us a like, okay?
Yeah.
If you don't like looking at us, stop
Still-
watching. Don't give us.
Well,
you know,
you still give
the
us the
thumbs
like.
up,
Give us the like, and then you stop watching.
and then stop watching.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. Fine. You don't want to watch a good show.
Save the video to your favorites,
Yeah, say there, like it, share it,
and then don't watch it.
and then don't watch it anymore. I keep watching it.
Yeah, but, you know,
Okay. We're gonna have mumbo jumbos. We're gonna have
dinner.
regular
Dinner is on the
episodes.
docket. Dinner's coming
50th
up.
episode. We are gonna do a fry taste test. Best fries.
Best fries.
Best fries. We did a chicken taste one,
Huh,
but we
I
didn't
just
do
thought
it
of
on
something.
camera, so it's not very good.
Just thought of something. We're still doing our 50th episode is a 24-hour podcast, right?
Yes.
Before, when we were doing podcasts in person, because half of ours would be in person, half of ours are on Zoom. Now that we're doing video, they're all going to be in person.
Mm-hmm.
But when we would do in person, we would be at y'all's old apartment. We'd be on the couch. Are we really going to sit in these chairs for 24 hours and do a podcast? We might want to move it to the living room for that day.
Well, I think we just need. We might have to get some loungers in here.
Loungers, yeah.
Yeah, like
The
some
Barca
recliners.
loungers, the recliners.
Some lazy boys.
Oh, yeah.
I get like a refrigerator and everything. I think we should do that. So our 50th episode is coming up. What episode are we on right now? Like 45?
45, 6, 7, like it's
Something.
getting
It's coming
close.
soon. So we need y'all to reach out to us on social media. We've got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of it. Reach out to us. Any of your show ideas. If you want to be on the show, we can get you hooked up on Zoom and everything. Get you on the show. It'd be pretty cool.
Or we'll fly you out.
Any questions? Or you can fly yourself. We're not that big. I'm not flying.
Cody
anywhere.
will personally fly you out.
Hunter's big money over here.
Nope.
Making portraits out of money.
Oh yeah, that is true. Forgot I talked about
So, anyways, we're really excited about it. We're going to start doing that. And a little sneak peek, we're also going to be starting to shoot other things that aren't podcasts. They're just videos of us doing either stupid things, cool things, funny things, challenges, food related to.
that. And Cody, where can you check those out?
You can check those out on YouTube.
Oh, you too.
YouTube? Who? Where else?
This was Tall Guy Bald Guy podcast.
This is Talking About Guy podcast on video now. We hope you like it. Shout out to Dave Ramsey and Oakley.
And Celsius
And Gatorade and Top Guy
Gatorade.
and everything.
Yeah, and MacBooks and all that.
We'll talk to you later.
Peace.
Peace.